Well, hey Redeemer, this is the ministry video update for February 2023. There's going to be a lot of things that are going on during the month of February, so please make sure that you're staying in touch with Redeemer's website, our Facebook pages, and of course the newsletter that will be printed out for you and will be available on the website as well. That'll be emailed to you guys as well, that have lots of other information about what's happening during the month of February here at Redeemer. But let me give you again the real highlights, and these highlights focus on Redeemer's strategic priorities of worship, Faith Lab, and Center Faith, and our entire ministry to our community. So let's start off with our first priority of worship. Obviously, during the month of February, we're starting the season of Lent on February 22nd with Ash Wednesday. Now, you remember last year, we did a 40-day challenge, 40-day devotional that was called the Red Letter Challenge, written by Pastor Zach Zender, a 40-day challenge that focused on 5 keystone habits, 5 keystone themes, right? Those being be, forgive, serve, give, and go, right? You remember those 5 keystone habits that help each one of us grow in our relationship with Jesus. Well, this year, what Zach Zender has done is he's taken each one of those 5 keystone habits and he's starting to write a 40-day devotional, a 40-day Lenten theme around each one of those habits. And so this year, we're going to be looking at the first of those habits, be. And we're going to be taking the entire season of Lent to focus on this keystone habit and to really think about, what does it mean to be a child of God? What does it mean to grow in our identity as a Christian and as a follower of Jesus Christ? So during the season of Lent, we're going to be looking for the 40 days at this being challenge that Zender has written. And again, there's an entire book that he's written on this challenge. And so for more information about this, on our website, there's going to be an entire page that is going to be dedicated to that. So you can find small group materials, you can order the books, you can find all kinds of other resources that are on that website that you can just jump on and you can start diving into the website. There's a reading list that'll be there, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that part of our website will be live around February 1st. So for instance, if your small group wants to do the Being Challenge together, well, you can go and you can start pulling off resources for your small group off of the website and all that kind of stuff. You can order books there with plenty of time before the 22nd, okay? So Ash Wednesday is February 22nd. We've got 2 experiences on Ash Wednesday, as we've done for the last several years. From noon to 1, we are going to have a drive-by ashes and communion in the upper parking lot. So if you'd like to come by and receive ashes and to have communion in the parking lot, you can do that from noon to 1 on Ash Wednesday, February 22nd. Or our worship service will be at 7 o'clock. Ash Wednesday worship service will be at 7 o'clock that night. We'll have first communion for our 5th grade students and that celebration for their families, as well as we will start getting into this entire theme of the Red Letter Challenge and the Being Challenge. Help us to grow in our understanding and our identity of being a child of God, okay? So that's what Lent is all going to be about. Join us for the Red Letter Challenge. Then next is our Faith Lab, a priority. Again, Lindsay Douglas is doing a great job building our children's ministry, and our team do a great job putting on events and building fellowship amongst our elementary school age children and their families. So what's happening in Faith Lab during the month of February? Well, on February 11th, we're going to have a Valentine's Day party. That will be at 3 o'clock, so that's going to be a great event. It'll be a lot of fun, and kids will have a great time with that. And then in March, there's going to be a Build-A-Box event that'll be right away in March. That's why we're doing it for this video, because it's just right away in March 4th at 2 p.m. Again, we're going to have lots of different boxes, and kids can build those boxes and be creative and all that kind of stuff. Then there are a couple of other dates I want to share with you, things that are coming up in the future, but it's important that everybody have these dates on their calendars and be thinking about these. First of all, on March 4th, we're going to have our next fellowship event, which is going to be a charcuterie board competition. So that's going to be at 7 o'clock. People will have charcuterie boards laid out and that kind of stuff. There'll be prizes. There'll be lots of other goodies and lots of fun things. Again, it's just going to be a great time of having fun together and eating some great food together and those kinds of things. But again, you need to RSVP for this by March 1st, okay? If you got questions about this fellowship event, this charcuterie board competition, talk to Pastor Ian. And then, of course, there's our Easter extravaganza, which is planned for April 1st from 2 to 4 p.m. Again, great event for our community, for our families, for our CBC community. It's just a wonderful event that we're going to have together. We're going to need volunteers for this so that we can have this be an incredible Easter extravaganza. We're also, of course, going to need candy, and we're going to need little plastic eggs donated and those kinds of things. So if you have questions about the Easter extravaganza, talk to Becky Wade. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning into this video and for being a part of our ministry priorities here at Redeemer. We're really excited about the month of February and with what's going to be happening over the next several months. Thanks, everybody. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.